May 6th Planning Commission meeting. We have a public hearing at 6:05, which concerns our old business, so we'll jump ahead into informational. The minutes from last meeting were not ready yet, so. So in informational, the first thing we've got is our building inspector report. Mr. Brad Melhop will fill us in on.
Permits to date in 2019, it says here 56. There's more than that. I've got 3 on my desk today. It just came in, so it's starting to pick up. Gradually picking away at those older ones as they finish up. I don't really have anything other than new than that.
Brad, will you be sending out some letters to some of these, like windows and doors and ones that you know that are done? Are you guys gonna be sending out something to them to?
A lot of them are, I'm waiting on, they started them last fall and they didn't quite get finished, so I've been in contact with nearly everybody on the list.
For the 2018 too?
Mm-hmm.
Really? There's a lot of windows and doors.
A lot of that is Jack Dahl. He pulls, like 6 permits in one time, and then he picks away at them.
Unrelated question. I just remembered, kind of some of the controversy with Mastermark with their approach and redoing it. Did that all get done? Is that a closed issue now?
It is. It's completed. It's
Okay.
turned out very nice for them, and it
Good.
seems to be working nice.
Better
Yes.
better for the neighbors?
Right.
Fantastic.
All right, anything else, building official?
Nope.
Okay, we also have attached the CCLD review newsletter. Anybody see anything interesting in there? There's one that's probably good for, since we're getting into storm season, that it was nice to see the state, the Department of Labor and Industry step up this past year, actually August 1st of 2018, and make it be written on anytime you do residential storm damage. It has to be written on your initial estimate that the contractor cannot pay or compensate for the deductible of your homeowner's insurance. The guys that were doing it the proper way for years were getting the short end of the stick on that. So you can actually get up to a $10,000 fine if you get caught, first of all, not having that written on your estimates, and then providing that subsidy in the end. So nice to see the state take care of that. But yeah, that was the only thing I saw in there of.
On the front page, it talks about the spring seminars. I did attend those seminar in St. Cloud this year, and a lot of it was from training pertaining to the deck code for Minnesota. That's going to expand greatly in the next code cycle that's coming next year. So that'll be some changes there.
Did you get any information on what changes there's going to be, or?
Yes, I'd have to. It's a while ago. I'd have to refer my notes to exactly.
Oh, okay. Are we talking typing footing schedules? Are we talking upload or?
Yes, so both of those lateral shift,
Okay.
movement control, and more uplift specs required for building footings and deck
Okay.
footings.
Have you seen the need?
I get the lateral, that to eliminate this. I haven't seen any uplift issues myself, but I live in a pretty small bubble here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so one quick thing, our next meeting is gonna be May 20th at 6 o'clock tentatively for a possible rezone. I guess if we have that, we'll find out then. So we will close our planning commission meeting and open our 6:05 public hearing for the Voss Edition preliminary plat. And I guess it's just us that are going to speak if we want to. If nobody has anything to add to the public hearing,
There's no changes from the last meeting when Dave Voss was here. There hasn't been any changes.
okay. Then we'll close our public hearing, reopen our planning commission meeting. And in old business, the city has received a preliminary plat application for the Voss Excavating Addition from David and Hannah Voss, Bruce Stang, and Leon Gerke. The property within the proposed plat is owned by 3 different entities. However, the ownership of the railroad spur is under investigation, and the attorney for Mr. Voss and the city's attorney, Bill Spooner, are working through the details on this ownership. This is being brought forward now in the preliminary stages to speed up the process a bit once ownership is determined. The city will need ownership of the railroad spur confirmed before the city will accept the final plat and go through that stage in the platting process. Mr. Voss is aware of this. And attached is the preliminary plat, which hasn't really, as Renee just said, it hasn't really changed since David explained it at the last meeting, so.
So are you need a motion?
Yeah, or if any questions or comments on this preliminary plat, first of all?
Did they figure out who owns the outlot?
Ampies.
Okay.
And so, Ricky Noonan is working with Paul Ampey to get that signed off on. So, it's just between those two right now.
Sure.
That's the lag time, so. Should be any day.
That was the only question regarding the whole project, right? Was,
Right. Yep.
Any other questions?
I would make a motion to approve the report and recommendations of planning board regarding application for approval of preliminary plat of Voss Excavating Addition and recommend such to the city council.
And I second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And any other questions or comments? Then we'll adjourn our meeting.
Fair enough.
Oh, it took 3 more minutes.
Not a record.
You guys are so eager.